Hey everybody, and welcome to Boston, Massachusetts. Today is March 16th, 2023. It's about noon and about 45 degrees out. And today I'm going to walk up historic School Street. This building across the street that's actually housing Chipotle at the moment is actually a historical building at 283 Washington Street on the corner of School Street. It was built in 1718 as a residency, an apothecary shop, and first became a bookstore in 1828. It's called the Old Corner Bookstore Building. So School Street is actually named for being the site of the first public school in the United States. It's at 45 School Street. We're going to walk right up to it, actually. So the oldest school was actually founded on April 23rd, 1635. It actually doesn't exist here anymore, but it does exist. I'm actually going to cross the street over. So this was the location of the first public school. It was actually called Boston Latin. That is the Boston Latin School. Currently it's actually the location of the Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. There's a statue of Josiah Quincy. So this obviously isn't the original building that was here. There's been a few. But in the old school, Benjamin Franklin, John Hancock, and Samuel Adams all attended school here. Interestingly, Benjamin Franklin actually dropped out. There's actually a statue of him over here. See the Declaration of American Independence. There he is. So this building was a Suffolk County courthouse in 1810. It was designed by renowned architect Charles Bulfinch. It was erected here and remodeled by Gridley J.F. Bryant and Arthur Gilman. It served as Boston's second city hall from 1841 until the governing body outgrew the space in 1862. The third city hall, which is the building we see today, was constructed in 1865. There were 30 mayors in here from 1865 to 1969. From 1969 to 1971, they converted it, and it was one of the first examples of adaptive reuse. In the 1960s, the concept of recycling outdated public buildings was untried, and they successfully converted it. Goes along with the first public school in United States history. You can see the Boston Latin School. So coming up on my left is the Omni Parker House. It was founded by Harvey J. Parker in 1855 and has a distinction of being the oldest continuously running hotel in the United States. Also, the inventors of the Boston cream pie, which is very important. As you can see, this whole street too runs along the Freedom Trail. Okay, so I'm also going to walk up Province Street. I looked, I couldn't really find any information on this building here, but it certainly looks historic. But there's some old stairs back here that look interesting. So yeah, it's funny how some relics are left behind even though the original buildings are gone, and that's what we're going to see in a second. It's a beautiful view down the street, by the way, of One Boston Place. By the way, a great deli down here, Sam LaGrosse's. A little bit expensive, but the sandwiches are actually massive and very good. Alright, so we're going to see this little staircase here. It's a historic staircase, actually. Sorry about the wind here, by the way. These used to lead up to the Province House, which lasted from 1679 to around 1922 when it was demolished. Here, we'll head up and I'll say more. Hopefully get out of the wind a little bit. The Province House served as a home to a royal governor, a tavern, opera house, and amusement hall. Oh, and a lodging hall. Only artist drawings of its outside exist today, as well as photographs of its demolition in 1922. It is really windy here. Hold on, let me see if I can get a better position here. Because I want to turn around and look at the building behind me. So look at this view here. Old and new, look at that all together. Those new skyscrapers. But this, the Marliave, or however you say that restaurant, unfortunately it's closed down now. But it was opened in 1885 when French immigrant Henry Marliave opened a restaurant on Bosworth Street. I believe at one point this was the 4th longest running restaurant before it closed down. You can see the sign is still there. I'm not sure if it's an historical landmark or anything like that at this point. Anyway, pretty cool. So basically these stairs used to go up to the Province House, but the Province House is now long gone, but the alley still exists. I guess there used to be a multi-tiered garden up